What's it all for? What's all this for? Gave up the love cause I needed yours. What's this all for? What's all this for? I'm not quite sure what we're headed towards. But I love you more, I love you more. I love you more, I love you more. I love you more, I love you more. I can't read your mind, so you should read me yours. Tell me that you love me, I need reassurance. Wow, you really got away with twisting words. Hit me with that face, that's when I hit the swerve. Body off the hook, that make me hit the verse. Every time we disagree, that shit the worst. You take every road except the high road. Mixing you with liquor, can't combine those. You hit me up like where you at? Girl, I'm busy tryna put us on a map. Girl, you know this town ain't nothing but a trap. I got money on my mind and I can't help it. Oh no, that doesn't make me fucking selfish. Oh no. What the dream they tried to sell us, me and her and all the fellas. Cinderella, Coachella, there is shit that they can tell us all this for. How much more heartbreak can we afford? What's this all for? What's all this for? I'm not quite sure what we're headed towards. But I love you more, I love you more. I love you more, I love you more. I love you more, I love you. Head is racing, heart is beating quick. Not sure how much time we got, like tick. Falling in love when we wake up beside of each other and falling to pieces at night. Silence is deafening, love is the medicine. When I'm without you, I'm out of my element. Fall to me. For it, baby, it's about to be a crush. No, I'll wait for you, baby. You ain't even gotta dash. Pump the bass for you, baby, when you low. Brace for it, baby, it's about to be a crush. No, I'll wait for you, baby. You ain't even gotta dash. Pump the bass for you, baby, when you low. When you low. What's it all for? What's all this for? Gave up the love cause I needed yours. What's this all for? What's all this for? I'm not quite sure what we're headed towards. But I love you more, I love you more. 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 I wish that I was a simple man. Wish that I was, but I never been. Scared of reality setting in. Wish I was better at giving in. I wish that I was a kid again. Back when I wish I was Eminem. Scared of reality setting in. Taking the time I won't get again. Wish I didn't need a wish. Too concerned with getting rich. Shoulders heavy from the chips. Can you blame me, Sean Flex? Need to make time for my mom. Be half of the man that my dad is. Learn to accept when I'm wrong. Some things in life that you can't fix. I've been having some bad dreams. I've been having some bad dreams. Yeah, I got a lot on my plate. Ayy, I got a whip in the shake. Wait, don't cut the tape. Too much to say. I got a song. I make a living. I'm fighting my wrongs. Virginia to death, but my dream in the West. Got a puff on my chest. You can make me a pawn. Just got a text that new shit is fresh, man. I wish you the best. You deserve to be on. Ain't gotta deal with Atlantic, but they going frantic about it. They're over the pond. I can't set limits inside of my mind. That shit will feel like committing a crime. Baby, that apple pie keeping me calm. You fall asleep and you dream of the shine. I look for peace, but there's not much to find. Scared of the storm, but I'm stuck in the calm. I wish that I was a simple man. Wish that I was, but I never been. Scared of reality setting in. Wish I was better at giving in. I wish that I was a kid again. Back when I wish I was Eminem. Scared of reality setting in. Taking the time I won't get again. Wish I didn't need a wish. Too concerned with getting rich. Shoulders heavy from the chips. Can you blame me, Sean Flex? Need to make time for my mom. Be half of the man that my dad is. Learn to accept when I'm wrong. Some things in life that you can't fix. I've been having some bad dreams. I've been having some bad dreams. Yeah, I got too drunk on a Sunday, the hangover Monday, it kinda defeated the purpose. Boy, I'd rather talk about shit in the music than coffee and toffee with someone in person. I'm trying to give more to myself to the world. There's too many ways I could word it, cause they like the lyrics in lowercase letters and measures presented in beautiful cursive like geez. All that we knew was just smoking some weed. Pull up the truck in the bushes and leave. D-Rock taught me how to roll up the trees. Back when the verse I was spitting for free. Just me and Nazi inside of the Jeep. Back when I knocked down a shorty a week. Break off a piece. Caught me some sneeze, laid out some heat, life on repeat. I wish that I was a simple man. Wish that I was, but I never been. Scared of reality setting in. Wish I was better at giving in. I wish that I was a kid again. Back when I wish I was Eminem. Scared of reality setting in. Taking the time I won't get again. Wish I didn't need a wish. Too concerned with getting rich. Shoulders heavy from the chips. Can you blame me, Sean Flex? Need to make time for my mom. Be half of the man that my dad is. Learn to accept when I'm wrong. There's some things in life that you can't fix. I've been having some bad dreams. I've been having some bad dreams.
What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. Shout out to everybody who support the platform. Much love, much love. Salute to everybody that's in the building. If you are here, Please put a number 1 in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Put a number 1 in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly before we start today's show. Let me know if y'all can hear me, family. Okay. Shout out to everybody who's here. Shout out to everybody who's here. It's great that y'all can hear me. Shout out to everybody in the building, by the way. Of course, welcome back to Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross. Of course, I appreciate all the love and the support. Shout out to everybody in the building right now. Shout out to everybody in the building right now. We're going to get into it, but make sure y'all hit the like button and make sure y'all share the show. Make sure y'all hit the like button and share today's show. We're going to get into it. We are going to get into it. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share the show. And y'all give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, we back. Shout out to everybody in the building. I'm going to see who's in the building. I'm going to give some shout outs, but make sure y'all hit the like button and share today's show. Make sure y'all hit the like button and share the show. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to our sponsors, Alpha Juice Code. Make sure y'all go get your Alpha Juices. The link is in the description box. It is also pinned in the comment section. Click that link and use my promo code. Y'all know my all-time favorite, but we got plenty of other flavors on deck. Go ahead and check the website out. Use my promo code up at your checkout to get a percentage off on your purchase. Shout out to everyone who's been supporting thus far. I appreciate all the love and the support. Also, if you haven't yet, make sure you join the channel. You definitely got content there for our members. Make sure y'all go and check that out. So if you're not a member, join the channel. We do have some content for you guys. We have a lot more content coming. So stay tuned. Shout out to everyone who has a membership. Shout out to all the members. I really appreciate y'all. So let's see who's up in the building. Shout out to Miss Queena in the building. Always coming through and holding down the chat. Shout out to you. Shout out to the OG Mace on the check-in. Salute. Shout out to Miss Zahara on the check-in. What's going on? Good to see you. Hey, Miss Raven. Good to see you, sweetheart. As always, good to see you. Junior Ali. Salute, my brother. Salute. Shout out to my brother, the Book of Ronan on the check-in. Salute, my brother. Make sure y'all go follow me and my brother podcast. That's FNP, join FNP Nation. You can easily do that by clicking the link down in the description box. Follow our podcast on all podcast platforms, Amazon Music, Amazon Podcasts, Google, wherever you find podcasts at, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts, just type in Foundational Manhood Podcast and you'll find us. For sure. Hey, Amanda, good to see you. It's been a minute. Hope all is well with you, Miss Amanda. Shout out to you. What's going on, ES? Good to see you, ES. Shout out to my man Bucket on the check-in. Shout out to everybody in the clouds. Y'all know how we doing Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I appreciate all the love and the support. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all see today's show. So make sure y'all share the show because we're going to get into it today. We got to have this conversation. We have to have this conversation. I know a lot of times we get caught up in our feelings, especially when it comes to our celebrities and a lot of things that our celebrities do. We take it as if they're directly affecting our lives a lot of times. And it's easy to do that because that is the nature of fame. That is the effect of fame. So a lot of times we got to realize that how we view our celebrities, our Black celebrities, it's not just that that's not who they are, but a lot of times we think that they're against us when they're not. And a lot of times you think that they're supposed to be for us and they're really against us. And I'm saying that because a lot of y'all have a problem with Kanye and the things that he's done. And he's done a lot of outlandish shit. But as we do know, this brother definitely suffers from mental illness. A lot of Black men do. But Kanye is an evil genius. There's a method to Kanye's madness. And what we need to understand is Kanye is for his people. I need y'all to understand this. If y'all still think that he's not, I don't know what y'all looking at. See, what we have to stop doing as Black people is stop being so quick to throw each other in the coon box. See, because we do that real quick. The first thing we look for is if this person's a coon or if this person is a sellout. How do I know this? I've been guilty of it a lot of times. I'm willing to admit that myself. And that is the effect of growing up and being pro-Black. You always looking for when one of your people make it from around you, you looking to see if they're going to sell us out in some form or fashion. You see? And it's 2022. We have to stop thinking like that. We have to stop thinking like that because that is nurturing your negative narrative. And this is something that we have to stop doing as Black people. If we're talking about, or if we're focused on progress and progression, then we have to give our people a chance. We can't quickly throw them in the coon box, especially when Kanye haven't done some of the shit than some of your favorite YouTubers right here on YouTube. There's more Black sellouts right here. There's more Black sellouts in the conscious community. And they've been proven to be sellouts. They've been proven to be scammers. Proven. Not just saying outlandish shit, but actually robbing Black people. Actually scamming Black people. But people still do business with these Black people. These people are not considered coons or sellouts. These people can still start up GoFundMe campaigns and Kickstarters and still get hundreds of thousands of dollars from the black community. But we'll call Kanye West a black man who ain't robbed the black community. He didn't rob the black community. Who did he scam? What Ponzi scheme was he running? But we'll throw him in the coon box. But then we'll still do business with the real sellouts. We'll still do business. You see? And see, follow me because I'm speaking on a mindset that our people suffer from. See, black people are addicted to oppression. Let me repeat that. Black people are addicted to oppression. We've gotten so used to being oppressed. Block the trolls. Any trolls in here? Get the trolls out. Black people are so used to being oppressed. We're so used to being oppressed that we can't see no light nowhere. We can't. We're used to oppression. We're just waiting to find out that this person is not who they said they were. We live in a constant state of paranoia and fear. Hence the mental health problem in the black community. Hey, Miss Angie, good to see you. What's good, Uriel? You see? We're afraid of success. We're afraid of freedom. Trust me, we are. We all are. As a group, as black people, we are afraid to get out of survival mode. We're afraid. We're afraid to no longer need other people outside of ourselves. We're afraid of that. This is why we don't work toward it. Because we're afraid. Because we have romanticized oppression. We have fetishized our oppression. This is what we've done. This is why we get upset, and we don't know why we get upset when Kanye West says white lives matter or all lives matter. See, because we don't understand just how much our lives don't matter to us. You see? This is why all lives matter. Because our lives, which are black lives, don't matter to us. They don't matter to us. That's why today's show is All Lives Matter Except Our Own. Because our lives don't matter to us. We're focused on everything else that surrounds everyone else's life and the lives of these other groups of people except us. We want to figure out how to get along in society with other people, but we haven't figured out how to get along with each other. You see that? See, because we were taught to love oppression. We were taught this, to love it. Love that. We was taught to love oppression as black people. And when you love oppression, you love the people who are oppressing you by default. By default. And by default, you're not going to love yourself because you love oppression. You see? You love this. So this is why we don't love each other. You see? This is why we don't love each other, because we love oppression and we love the people who oppress. So if I love my oppressor, I don't love myself. If I don't love myself, I can't love my brother. I can't show my brother love. I can't show my sisters love. I can't show them any compassion. Because if my life don't matter, your life don't matter to me. See, that's anybody. And this is how black people are. This is why black people don't give a fuck about each other, because all lives matter except our own. Because the lives of the oppressors matter. That's who lives matter. The life of your boss at your job matters. That's what matters more than you and your people. The opinions of other groups of people matter about us more than what we think of ourselves. This is why Kanye West wore White Lives Matter shirt. Because white lives do matter to niggas. Do I need to repeat that? White lives matter to niggas. White lives matter to niggas. Black lives don't matter to niggas. Not black people, to niggas. You see? All lives matter except our own. Here's the proof. The majority of black people, they find a reason. The reason could be this small, but they'll find a reason not to support a black business. This black business can just have little things that they need to iron out. And what you niggas will do is go and point that out just to find a reason to not support them. But you niggas go in Walmart and don't complain about shit. And if you have complaints, guess what you do? You still go and patronize Walmart. You still go and you patronize Kroger. Even though when you go there, they don't always have what you want. But you still patronize them. No matter how much complaints you have, you're going to take your ass to Walmart. You're going to take your ass to Walmart. But you won't do that with black business. And you know why you won't do that with black business? Because you know black business don't have that much capital. So what you'll do is you'll pull out your support and then watch the fucking business crumble and then say, oh, black people don't know how to do business. No, niggas don't know how to support. You know why? Because niggas support oppression. That's why you keep going to Walmart. It's not just because Walmart got what you need. See, black people won't support a black business so it can become a Walmart. That's what niggas won't do. You see that? See that? Because, see, I know one of you niggas who listening right now going to say, but DS1, they always got what I want at Walmart. You're a goddamn lie. You're a liar. You're a liar. And so because you walk in a black store and they don't have what you want at that time, that gives you a reason to never patronize them again? Do you think like that about Walmart? Do you think like that when you walk in the BP gas station? around Aki Ana? Alak. Do you pull your money out of Ak business? No, you don't. When you walk in there and they don't have your favorite cigar, guess what you do? You take your ass back there the next day and you see if they got the cigars. That's what you do, nigga. They ain't got your beer there, you go back tomorrow and see if they got it. You take your ass there and go get gas. But you go to a black gas station, they don't got your favorite chips. They could have just ran out of your favorite rap snacks. And that's your reason to never support that black business again. Because you love the oppressor. You love to see them Arabs go back to their country and keep building fucking palaces. You know why? Because you keep patronizing their fucking business. Whether they have something you want or if they don't, you take your ass back there. And I don't want to hear none of you niggas say you don't. Because you do. You do. Don't tell me there's not enough black business. That's a lie. They have a black business app. You can download it on your goddamn phone and find all the black businesses in your area. But niggas are not active because niggas don't care about black life. Because all lives matter except our own. Everybody else money matters. Everybody else legacy matters except our own. Except our own. Why? Because we find every goddamn excuse not to stand up for something. Not to build with your brothers. Not to build with you. We find reasons to not do it. Just like you find a reason to take your ass back to Walmart. Right? Just like you find a reason to take your ass back to the Ox store. You find a reason. Don't tell me you can't find a black store. You liar. It's far out. It's too far. So it's about convenience now. So you basically saying you're not going to go out your way to support your people. You're not going to do that. Your people are not worth you going out of your way. Right. I know. Shout out to Bucket. I appreciate you, bro. He said, appreciate the message, DS1. I appreciate the super chat, my brother. Self University, salute. Cartel, salute. You see? This is what we do. Because we love oppression. So everybody else's life matter except ours. Because guess what we do? We oppress each other. This is how much, this is why I say it's a spiritual war. This is how much we love oppression. That we start oppressing each other. We start judging each other based on oppressive things and oppressive situations. We start judging each other. This is why we're not moving forward. Because we're not addressing the fucking issues. We're not addressing, not only we're not addressing the root of these issues, but we're not figuring out how this shit got to what it was, to what it is now. We don't want to sit around and have those conversations. We want to talk about all the shit surrounding the real problem. And this is the problem. Why do you think the mental health part of the health industry is going crazy? Because there's a lot of people suffering from things that they've chose to ignore. And now those things are coming back up, and they're so prevalent in our lives that they're becoming detrimental. Detrimental. Danger to your mental. Detrimental. You see? So the more and more that we run from the truth, it's going to pop up on us. And now it's popping up in forms of mental health problems, mental health issues, depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, bipolarism. because we want to keep doing what? Going around the problem. Oh, well, if we just fix our finances, well, if we just fix this, if we just fix our education, all of the things around surrounding the real issue. And and even when you start talking about those things are devices of oppression that was used on us as well. So if you're going to talk about finances, we got to talk about finances in terms of how we're going to use it to help each other. Not to just gain resources, but how to use those resources to help one another. See, the conversation has to be expanded. It has to be more in depth. Has to be more in depth. Because we got to understand that our issue is not a surface problem. It's an internal problem that manifested into external issues. This is what we got to understand. And if our lives don't matter to us, and I don't mean just saying it, but showing it, putting it out on our channels, using our media to portray us in a positive light. If we're not showing this, then our lives don't matter to no one, because we're not showing the world that our lives matter to us. So why would they feel bad about George Floyd? Why would they? Why would the world feel bad about a Philando Castile, a Eric Garner? You see? This is what we got to understand. Because what we do collectively is what we show the world what matters to us. That's what we show the world matters. And you know what we show the world matters? Chaos, dysfunction, niggatry. This is what we show the world matters to us. You see? And this is why Kanye West could come out and say, Black lives don't matter. Cartel says, like DS1 say, we can't do nothing until we heal before we build. Facts. Thanks, Queen. I appreciate you. Cartel says every Black person in America needs therapy. That's right. That's right. That's a fact. I have a therapist myself. I didn't come out and say it, but I have a therapist myself now. I'm in therapy myself, y'all. I have therapy twice a week. I have a counselor myself. So trust and believe, fellas. Akuma says, I just woke up this morning and said, I'm amazed by all the things I've made it through, laughing my ass off. So I'm good. I'm good and getting greater. Facts, my brother. That's good that you wake up with those positive thoughts, bro. That's a great thing, man, to start your day off like that. Akuma says, so many times I woke up in the bed and thought, I don't even like life. How much I was brainwashed at that point. I'm glad I knew better than to take that energy out on others, because I would eventually get over it somehow. He said, no, retraction. I always loved my life. I just didn't like being a Black man in America with no control over my life at a time. Being a child here with no father was rough. Yeah, man. That's the truth. I'm glad I'm glad you was able to be that transparent. Because a lot of us brothers, we don't hate life. We just hate the situations that we had to deal with, the circumstances that we were born into, and the circumstances that we still deal with in life. You see? Because see, everybody could tell you how bad something may be or how bad something may not be until they have to deal with it. You see? Until you have to deal with it, you'll never know. Dion Covington, salute my brother. You don't know until you have to deal with it. You see? And the way that we're going to start showing that our lives mean something to us is by starting to take control of certain things by doing the things that they don't expect us to do. See, that's what we got to do. We got to do all the shit that they don't expect us to do. Like black men, we got to get along. See, you want to upset the system? Black men, let's start getting along. Let's start not drawing our guns because of an argument. What's up, Letitia? Good to see you, sweetheart. Huh? See, that's what we have to do. If we want to show the world that Black Lives Matter, you know what we got to do, black men? Stop being so quick to kill each other. You see? Because there's a difference between cold-blooded killing and a self-defense killing. See, black men, we're supposed to be about the 4 P's. There's no killing. It's not about you being a killer. It's about protection and problem solving. It's not about you being a killer. You see? We got to start getting along. We got to show the world that we could get along. That's what we have to do. Since we want everybody for our lives to matter to everyone else, we got to show that it matters to us. And that situation that just happened that I spoke on yesterday, that was a situation showing the world that Black lives don't matter to us. Somebody can't die. Somebody can't have a disagreement without dying. Somebody cannot have a disagreement unless somebody die. But then y'all gonna get mad when Kanye West say white lives matter, all lives matter. You wonder why you don't hear some people say Black lives matter. You wonder why? Because who values a black life when you don't? The first time you get mad, kill that nigga. True or false? Sound off in the chat room. Let me know. Thanks, Amanda. I appreciate you. She says, my people told me to tell you, you are speaking facts. Thank you, Amanda. And shout out to your peoples, too. I appreciate the super chat. You see? What's the first? That's the first. Soon as there's an issue with another black person, especially when it comes to black men, what's the first line of defense? There is no line of defense. It's kill that nigga. That's what it is. Oh, word? That's what they doing? Or we going to kill them niggas? This is our mindset as black men with each other. Kill that nigga. Kill him. But all lives don't matter except our own. But when you arguing with somebody else, the first thing don't come to your mind is kill that man, right? But when you want to argue with me, you want to spin the block. You ready to give me that smoke. But What about Juanito? He doesn't get that level of smoke. What about Chuck or bottom shelf Brad? He doesn't get that level of smoke. He doesn't get that level of attention. He doesn't get that energy. But I do. DS1 do. We give it to each other. So we showing one another that our lives don't matter. This is what Kanye was trying to get y'all to see. How does Black Lives Matter when you take all your money and give it to white European designers? This is what he was saying. This is what he was saying. The first rap check that you niggas get, you go to the Louis store. You don't go to your homie who got a clothing store in the hood. You go to Louis. You go to Dior. You go to Ferragamo. You go right back to the people who can't stand you. You go right back to the people who are in direct cahoots with your oppressors. So how does Black Lives Matter? You got your PPP money. What did you niggas do? You lived in a Gucci store. You lived in the Louis store. You lived there. Forgetting that you live in the projects and you still live in poverty. But you will blow $60,000, $70,000, $100,000. And then get mad when a nigga tell you Black lives don't matter. But out of all them $1,000, them thousands of dollars, how many of them went in a black person's hands? Huh? Ask yourself that, PPP nigga. How many of those dollars went in black hands? Went in a black bank account? Huh? Huh? Went in a bank account of a black man or a black woman? Huh? I'm listening. But then you get mad at Kanye West. Why? Because he's telling the truth and your ass can't see it? You can't see it and it's right in your face? You participate in it every day. But you're mad at him because he's calling it out. But that's what he's supposed to do. Isn't that his job? Isn't that the reason why we should have black people in high places so they can advocate for us? Right. But then when we get the advocacy, he a coon. He a sellout. He a coon. He a sellout. Because black lives don't matter to niggas. That's why. You having black representation really don't fucking matter. What you niggas really want is some money. You don't want no representation. You don't want no positions of power. You just want some money like a slave. Why do you think Kanye West went to Donald Trump, campaigned for Trump? Because he knew that most of you broke niggas just want some fucking money. You don't want to be in a better position in your life where you don't have to fucking be a slave and kiss ass for money. So you know what Kanye did? Kanye said, listen, I know how this politic game work. You got to grease palms. You got to give one to get one. So what did Kanye do? See, y'all don't understand politics. That's why y'all niggas said he was a coon when he was running around at, pushing Trump. But then all you niggas became pro-Trump. You see the power of the black man? But that's a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother story. Shout out to Asar. Appreciate the super chat, my brother. Raven says the PPP loan money could have gone to developing schools for our children went to funding legit businesses, hospitals, STEM programs, etc. And it went nowhere near our people. Exactly. Exactly, Raven. You see, we don't understand politics. So when Kanye was pushing for Trump, it was a game plan that Trump had. That Kanye had. See, because he understands what? You got to grease palms. So what did he do? He said, all right, Trump, being that I want to run for president, when you're done, I'm going to get you the black vote. You niggas don't see nothing. You simple-minded, silly niggas. Y'all don't see shit. Y'all don't know how none of this shit work. Y'all just get up here and talk. You don't know how this shit work. You didn't even see what Kanye was doing. You thought he was promoting a racist white man. Like Bill Clinton wasn't racist. Silly motherfuckers. Which one of them was it? Which one of them was it? Oh, he's promoting Trump. He pro-Trump. But now you niggas begging for Trump back, aren't you? Huh? You're begging for Trump back now, right? Because you need some money. You need some money. See, if we would have just listened to the fucking black man, like we always got a fucking problem doing, we always got a problem listening to the black man. Even though this motherfucker got the master plan, which we always had, we ain't want to listen to that black man. When Kanye was positioning himself, see, remember what he said on Drink Champs. Money is not power. That is the illusion of power. That is what slave-minded people think. Power is based on positioning. How you position yourself in the game. You see that? Kanye was trying to position himself in politics. To do what? To help black people directly. You niggas didn't see that. Oh, here turn. Here turn. You didn't see that because you don't understand the game. You don't understand the game. He was trying to position himself. I'm going to grease your palm, Trump, and then when I run, you grease mine. See that? That's how that works. That's how that works. Kanye know that. Kanye know this. So I'm going to get you the black vote, and then you going to get all your people to vote for me when it's my turn. When it's my turn, you going to make white America vote for a black man. And his name ain't Obama. See, you niggas don't see shit. Y'all don't see nothing. Y'all don't see nothing. You know why? Because all lives matter except our own. That's why you didn't see what Kanye West was doing. Because black lives don't matter to you, motherfucker. Only thing that matters to you is your bills. Slave. Only thing that matters to you is your bills. Not life in general. You see? Kanye was trying to position himself so black people can have a better quality of life. But guess what you niggas did? Y'all said he was a coon. Y'all said he was a coon and voted for Obama. And how did he directly help black people? in the black community. How did he? But then when another black man come up and he trying to become the president, you niggas knock him down. That's how you know that Obama wasn't our boy. He was theirs. See, because whenever we get somebody that's from us, we tear them down. We tear them down. We help the oppressor. This is what we do. See, you know where Kanye West learned this position of power from? And shout out to Ye, man. Shout out to Ye. You know where Kanye learned this stuff from? They done let the GDs in the dough. Larry Hoover. Why you think he's in prison and been in prison as long as he's been? And why do you think they don't want to let him out? Because he understands the game. Because guess who else aggregated votes back in his time? Larry Hoover did that. Go and look it up. Or you can go to my Black History Month series where I talked about it there. This is why this man was so dangerous. He was playing another game, the real game, where they don't want black men to be. See, because they're afraid of us. See, when we get up there, that's when we see who the real cowards are. They scared of Kanye. They scared of him. They've always been scared of him. Why you think they do everything to shut him up? Take his money, take his kids, killed his mama, took his woman to shut him up. This is what they do to black men. They're that afraid. See? But you know why what I just said don't fucking matter? Because you niggas not gonna stand on nothing. You see? You niggas are gonna stand in direct opposition to the men who are speaking against the establishment. You're gonna stand in opposition against them. You don't even see how you attacking your own people. You don't even see it. You don't see how black lives don't matter to you. You don't see it. It's just an everyday occurrence to you. Yep. Because it's an everyday thing to not care about black folks. You don't realize that? You haven't realized that that is a normal modality to not care about black people? How easy it is to write black people off. You don't notice that? How easy it is? And how easy it is in a lot of our minds. See, we got to change this. See, if I can write another black man off in my mind from a disagreement, then that means I never gave a fuck about him. You see? See, we got to start paying attention to this stuff. If I'm quick to say, man, fuck him, then that shows and proves how much I don't value you and how much you don't mean to me as a black man. And see, what we got to understand, brothers, is the reason why we operate this way is because this is the way we see ourselves. We don't think we're good enough for brotherhood. We don't. Black men don't think that we're capable enough as a collective to do anything. It starts with how we see ourselves. If I'm quick to look at my brother and to quickly demoralize him, quick to think how much he don't have, what he need to do, what he hasn't done. See, this is the mindset of a nigga and not a black man. Nigga equal negativity. This is the mindset of a nigga. Every time he see you, it's something negative. He want to find something to point out negative because that's the mindset of a nigga. because a nigga is used to being oppressed. So he can't look at you in another way. He can't. He can't see the good in you. He can't see it. The oppression is blocking him. The paranoia, the fear, it's all blocking him for seeing the greatness in the next brother. It's blocking you. Because you don't feel you're good enough. If I'm not good enough, how can I tell another man he's great and mean it? How can I see the greatness in another brother when I don't see a fucking ounce of it in myself? And then I'm around people and environments that speaks to that level of oppression as well. But then we get mad when Kanye say white lives matter. All lives matter. Shout out to everybody in the building. Hit the like button and share the show. Then we wonder why. We get upset. Why? The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. Soon as a nigga do something you think he shouldn't do, he becomes everything in the book. He becomes everything in the book in your mind. See, you don't have to say it. See, if those thoughts come to you, nigga, you got work to do. You got work to do. You see? And I'm talking to me too. Because as I just said a few minutes ago, I have a therapist now. Yes. I am in therapy twice a week. Sure is. Sure is. You know why? Because Black lives do matter to me. It do. You see? Black lives do matter. You see? My people and my life matters. So I'm going to do what's necessary. So we can't get mad because Kanye is doing what's necessary to show and prove that Black lives matter. That's why he's going against the establishment. He's not doing this for himself. Kanye could have took his billions of dollars and moved to a whole nother fucking planet and said, fuck Black people. So you mean it? So how is he doing this for himself? What person wants to lose $500 million, $600 million? Who want to lose a couple of $1 billion? Huh? How is he doing this for himself? And he's taking L's when he doesn't have to. He could have easily did what they told him to do and kept all his fucking money. But once again, this is the nature of Black men. Selfless. The selfless Black man. See, y'all said years ago, there'll never be another Malcolm. There'll never be another Martin Luther King. Y'all don't see that energy in Kanye West, though. Y'all don't see that revolutionary energy that's emanating from Kanye West, though, because he's a rapper. See that shit? Even though hip hop was based on revolutionary ideas and revolutionary ideals. This is what hip hop was based on. But y'all can't see that Kanye West is a revolutionary. Y'all don't see this. Y'all don't see that he's fighting for us because he can't be fighting for himself. What he fighting for himself? He done accomplished every fucking thing. What the fuck do he need to do? If he doing something for himself, what do he need to do for himself at this point? He's a billionaire. What do you need to do? He's fighting the establishment for himself to prove what to himself? He's not doing this for himself. It's stupid if you think that. This man lost his wife, he lost his family, and lost billions of dollars. But he's doing this for himself. Let's make sense of that. Let's make some sense of that. I don't think no one who's a rugged individual is going to risk everything when they don't have to. Kanye could have took his money and lived in Calabasas till he was 1,000 years old. But what do black men do? Put it all on the line. Put it all on the line for their people. See that? This is part of Kanye West's legacy. I hope y'all know this. This is part of his legacy. He's a revolutionary. He's now in the books, whether y'all know it or not. Kanye West is going against the status quo. He's challenging these people to make different decisions when it comes to black folk. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. Kanye is trying to make room for God's people. He went through hell, and now he's coming back for God's people. That's what he's doing. Why you think Jay-Z don't want nothing to do with him? He don't want to stand next to him. Because Jay-Z is on another mission. Jay-Z is directed to do something else. Jay-Z is being directed by a different level of entities. You see? And Kanye West's mission is opposed to what Jay-Z is doing. It's opposing. I hope y'all understand this. This is why Kanye West is being crucified. You're trying to get Larry Hoover out of prison, the chairman. One of the biggest black gangsters in America that America was afraid of. See, America was afraid of Larry Hoover more than Tookie Williams, more than Raymond Washington, more than all the Blood and Crip leaders in LA. Larry Hoover was that guy. He had the FBI shaking in their goddamn boots. Not Suge Knight. Not BMF, Terry and Demetrius Flannery. Not them. Not them. No, sorry. You know who had them? You know who had them afraid? Larry Hoover. That's who really had them scared. So maybe, just think about this. Maybe that's why Kanye is in so much trouble. You ever thought about that? You ever thought about that? Maybe that's why he's in trouble. Because you're trying to free a freedom fighter. You're trying to free a man with the knowledge that could free his people. You can't do that once you go get them people money, man. You can't use these people, get all up in there, fool these people the way Kanye West did, and then think you're going to run and go get Larry Hoover out of prison. Oh, no, nigga, we'll kill you, your family, and everything that you own. You going to get that nigga out the cage? We will free BMF. We will free any Rayful Edmond. We will never free Larry Hoover. You see, they never freed Tookie Williams. Arnold Schwarzenegger made sure he was executed. See, the reason why they know not to let certain people, certain black men, let me preface this, black men out that cell, because the hoods will change overnight. The hoods will change overnight. They know this. These people know this shit. You see? But who's helping Kanye in these efforts? There's nobody on the ground level helping him. Everyone's against him. So this is why he said black lives don't matter. White lives do. Because you are doing anything and everything to keep this establishment upstanding and upright for them. And you are willing to go against and even kill any black man or black woman who stands against this fucking system. You'll do it, nigga. That's how you were designed. That's how you were designed, nigga. You were designed to do this. Understand this. Because you love oppression. You love it. Raven says, collectively, our people need to stop being so dick gullible and silly. It's astonishing to me how everything goes over the majority of our people, the majority of our people's minds. So we have to lift the veil of ignorance. Sure do. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's right, Miss Angie. Team yay every day. That's right, Miss Angie. Akuma says, people don't realize his father was a Black Panther. Tell him, Akuma. Intellectual novice, salute my brother. He says, people don't respect our warriors until they're gone. And then they'll make their songs. Damn, bro. And that rhymed. That rhymed, but that's true, man. That's true. Then they'll just put them in a song, make a song out of them. That's true, man. Intellectual novice says, Jeff Fort and Larry Hoover, development structure, not mayhem like the LA gang founders. Thank you. Thank you. They developed structure. Facts. That's why they had laws and bylaws. But we ain't going to get into all that. Cartel says, do you think Larry Hoover will ever be freed from prison before it's too late, DS1? No, they're trying to wait for that man to die. That's what they're doing. They're pushing court proceedings and hearings. They're pushing it back as much as they could because they're trying to just wait for this brother to kick the can, man. But the brother is in good health. He eating right and he's still in shape, but he's an older brother. He's an older man. If I'm not mistaken, he in his 70s. If I'm not mistaken, he should be in his 70s now. So they just waiting for him to die, bro. Like a lot of our revolutionaries that's sitting in jail. They just waiting for us to die. And there's a lot of us that's still alive. 70, 80 years old. Still alive. But they just waiting for him to die. What's good, Breon? Breon says it's the evil that's being uplifted right now. Facts. Cartel says, I pray that God Almighty allows us to see our people truly get free before it's too late. Hopefully. Hopefully, my brother. Honestly, I don't think I'll be alive to see it. Honestly. Breon says our people don't want to do good anymore. Raven says, LOL, I meant damn. But yeah, that too. Come on, you got to say those curse words, Raven. You got to curse. Curse, woman. Curse. I want you to curse. Say the curse word, please. Because then I'm gonna interpret it wrong. Say the curse word, damn it. They just want to uplift the evil spirits because, you know, just like God rewards his soldiers, so does the devil. Bring on. So that's why the evil is being uplifted, because the devil is rewarding his people who does that does his deeds. So just like God rewards, so does the devil. It's all about who you listening to. Intellectual Novice says his only change was when Ye asked Donald Trump. Yep. But see, Ye knew that he had to go around that way for help. See, the reason why Ye used Trump and was hanging around Trump is because he knows Trump is anti-establishment. Y'all got to understand this. He used Trump because he understands Trump is anti-establishment. So why not use a powerful guy like Trump who's anti-establishment to then advocate for this black leader to get out of prison to help me? You see? Or I'm going to get him elected, and then when I run, he's going to get me elected, and then I'm going to get Hoover out. And then we're going to save black people. Kanye's from Chicago. Kanye's whole team, good music, all of those guys, they're about growth and development. All of those guys. GLC, Common. Well, not Common in particular, but GLC. Consequence. A lot of those guys that's around Kanye in the background, growth and development. Growth and development. You got to understand this. You got to understand this, man. Kanye is showing us through his actions, by him willing to risk it all, that black lives really matter. And if we don't see that, man, then today's title reigns true, that all lives matter except our own. And it's sad, but that's what it's looking like right now. Until we understand that we're our own agency. Until we understand that we got to heal before we build. Because we're our own agency. See, that's the purpose of healing and building. Because that then we'll understand the importance of agency. Then we'll understand why we're our own agency. Then I can accept my brother through his rights and his wrongs, through his ups and his downs. I can still motivate him because I understand that we're our own agency. Because what? Black lives matter. Our lives matter. You see? So shout out to everybody. I appreciate everyone for tuning into today's show. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share the show if y'all haven't yet. Make sure y'all join the channel, become a member of the channel. We will be having some new content put up for you guys real soon as members. Right now, I just have the Ross show. We will have some more guests coming real soon. If you would like to be a guest on the Ross show, you can email me at dsalliance1@gmail.com. That's dsalliance1@gmail.com. There's the email. If you would like to contact me, if you would like to be on, if you would like to be the next guest on the Raw show, that show is strictly for my members. So I appreciate everyone who has joined the members, who has become a visionary, who's at the gate as far as membership status. I appreciate all of y'all. Shout out to everybody in the building. There's my email if you would like to contact me. Do not troll me and none of that BS, man. Only reach out to me if you have any concerns about me, the channel, or if you would like to be a part of anything that we got going on right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to my brother, the Book of Rona and FNP Nation. Get down in the description box and follow us on all of your audio platforms at Foundational Manhood Podcast. The link is down in the description box. Also, don't forget to follow our YouTube channel as well. That's Foundational Manhood Podcast. Shout out to everyone who's here. Shout out to everyone who has come through. If you enjoyed today's show, Cash App $Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Cash App $Sheep Stay Sleep TV is where y'all can go. I appreciate all the love and the support. Shout out to Mark Milliner in the building. Miss Angie says he'll be 72 at the end of this month. Wow. Wow. So he's going to be 72 years old. See, they just waiting for him to kick the can. That's all they waiting for. Cartel says Kyrie Irving is another bro in the NBA who is taking a stand against the establishment and support Kanye West. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Raven. I appreciate you, love. I appreciate you. Mark Milliner says, I love your channel and content, but on this one, I'm not sure what's going on in this country. It's similar to when Hitler took power. The right wing is organizing him with them. Interesting. Interesting point, Mark. But I appreciate your support. I appreciate your support, Mark. Intellectual Novice says, our people love to be the doormat of this evil society and will persecute people like Ye because he wants us to do better. Facts. 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 So I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everyone for tuning into today's show. Shout out to all the visionaries in the building. Shout out to everyone for coming through. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to our sponsors, Alpha Juice Co. Fellas, y'all know me. My favorite is that late night text. When you get that late night text, you know, make sure you get you a box of condoms, bro. Y'all know how it is out here today. But I appreciate everyone for coming through. Get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think of today's show. I appreciate all the donations, all the super chats. Most importantly, I appreciate y'all being here. DS1 Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And remember, brothers, brothers and sisters, we are our own agency. We are our own agency. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.